the amazing intrinsic ability of our deep spinal muscles to decompress, the multifidus, these transversal spinalis muscles, to open up and take pressure off the discs and the nerve roots is amazing. The more you work on this, the better you're going to get at it. It takes time to target these little tiny muscles and these little nerves that go to these muscles and rehabilitate them and retrain them to open up that spine. So just taking 2 minutes seems such a small thing, but in the morning here with my bedhead hair, just waking up the body, feeling for those asymmetries. The more you lengthen your torso, you're going to start to feel, I can feel this left lat area coming from my hip, pulling on my left shoulder, the imbalance coming up that I don't normally feel just sitting here. I don't feel it, but when I was doing those exercises, I felt it. I felt the expansion. I felt the imbalance, and you're driving into that. You're breathing into it. It's uncomfortable. It's change. You start to shake. You're using these weak muscles. You're targeting them. You're reminding your body of where it should be. Symmetry, proprioception, all these things, waking it up. We have this syndromes, this lower cross syndrome, these tight erectors that are pulling our body into thoracic extension and compressing us and shoving the hips forward and externally rotating the hips that create all these diaphragmatic problems, these pelvic floor issues, activating these good accessory muscles, these rib cage expansion muscles, the serratus posterior and the serratus anterior, the diaphragm, the pelvic floor, the transversal spinalis muscles, the posterior chain, lengthening, turning it on and turning off the hypertonic tight muscles. That's the goal. You don't need to spend a lot of time. The more you do it, you're going to get more out of just a few minutes. You have the shower. In your shower, just hit the hot water on there. It's going to loosen up the muscles. Do some breathing in the shower. Turn on that cold water after you're done with the shower. It's great for the joints and the muscles. We need to embrace that cold. It's really good. Just get the inflammation out of our bodies. It's great for your immune system now with all the sickness and the COVID that's spreading around. Flush that out of your body. Breathing is one way. Mechanical stress. Removing mechanical stress. It's really going to help emotional stress, and it's going to help toxic stress for sure. So many toxins coming in. We can do mask isn't going to protect you. You got to make your body strong. Here we have the posterior serratus muscles and some of the multifidus, interspinalis muscles that encase the spine. There's this deep web below your trapezius, below everything, below the rhomboids, running up from your sacrum all the way to your skull. Diaphragm, pelvic floor here, serratus muscles expanding the rib cage, targeting these weak muscles that are just turned off, engaging them. There's the serratus again, how they just hit those transitional areas. As a chiropractor, those areas are just always the toughest to move. They're so restricted and arthritic.